What do you mean you don't understand how serving sizes work?
Like, how can, like, let's say you get a can of Coke. You look on the side, it'll give you the nutrition facts, and then it'll say, one serving size, one can, right? That makes sense. Then you go get a tall boy Coke. This is a larger Coca-Cola. It's the same product, just more of it. You look at the nutrition facts, it says one serving size, one can. Now, why are we changing, like, is there a baseline serving size?
No, the serving size is based off of what's inside of it, dipshit.
Okay, so you actually didn't say anything just then.
The serving size is based on the nutrition that like it's like the recommended amount of that many like calories or sodium or whatever you should be eating whenever you have that like
So the
like
serving
it's
size of Coke. So how does some things say like there's 7 servings in this? With that now
that's
just
how much of it that's how many servings are in it
okay, how is
based on the
there
serving size.
That means eating 7 of those is eating however much sugar is on the nutritional facts. If you eat one of them, you're not eating all of the sugar that it says on the side.
like a 2 liter of Coke, right? That would be like it'll be like 8 servings, right? But how does a can of Coke, how does that differ? Wouldn't that be like 1.5 times servings?
What?
What are you not getting?
I mean,
How-
you're not
what
really
do- what that
saying
didn't-
anything that makes sense.
What do you mean? How
Okay,
does the
go
serving
get-
size
go-
differ between a can and a liter?
I have a
They
can
have
of Coke
different
here.
No.
sizes.
Go get a can of Coke, right? It says 1 serving size, 1 can. Go get a tall
Yeah.
boy Coke. That is a larger can of Coke, right?
But they're different
yeah.
products.
How?
they're
It's the
sold
same
separately.
product.
But they're
Coke
sold
is Coke.
separately. It's a different
my-
size. The size is oh my fucking god. You gotta be retarded.
How am I retarded? What?
Jordan, you're
There's,
with me on this
there's
one, right?
more Coke inside
No,
the second
Preston's
can.
right. Yeah, but okay, but just because the serving size on the small can is 1 can, like it doesn't mean that's the baseline for all servings of Coke.
That's what I'm
if
confused.
you're
I'm
buying
confused
a bigger
how.
can, you're gonna get a bigger serving size because you're buying the bigger can.
Well, why wouldn't you just have a baseline serving size like your can, and then in your tall boy you'd be like
'Cause that's not how companies work.
1.32% serving sizes? Because now I understand.
That's not how that works.
That should be how that works. It's much simpler.
No,
It's
they have to
not
go off of
simpler.
what you're buying, because not everyone buys like the normal shit.
What does that mean? What am I buying that isn't
Not-
the normal shit?
Like, say you only buy the tall boys, you're not gonna be able to compare it to the fucking normal cans.
How come? The only reason I'm buying
'Cause
tall
you don't
boys
have
is
the
because
normal
it's more
cans.
cans. So you have to have every product to get a baseline on how much is there.
No,
That-
that's
what either
why
you were
that's why
saying.
they do what they do, so you don't have to have every product.
Then we're just changing what a serving size is.
Yeah,
I
they're
had one
changing what
serving of
serving
Coke.
sizes for each thing.
I had 1 serving of Coke. Okay, how much is that? Well,
Depends on what you buy.
What says it on the side?
so I think there should be a baseline serving. Like with these cups
Why?
of mac and cheese. That I feel like that's significantly easier to follow how much that you've had. If there's a
But it
baseline.
depends on what you're purchasing. And even if even if you want that to be the baseline, the nutrition facts are still going to tell you what you had. You can compare the nutrition facts between both of the products and their different serving sizes.
I'm just saying that I think that if you're buying a can of Coke, like the regular one that you get in like a 12 pack, that's 1 serving of Coke, I think. And then if you go to Tall Boy, that I don't know how much that is exactly. I'm gonna
But what
just
are
say
you going
it's
to do with the
1.5.
excess if it's 1.5? You're just
Drink
going
it.
to leave it in the can?
It doesn't mean that you
So
don't
then
have to
it's-
drink it.
Oh
I'm just
my
saying.
But then it's harder to do the math on like how much sugar you're doing, because then you have to times it by 2 and then fucking cut it in half.
I just don't think that you should call that a serving. I think you could put the nutrition facts of what's in the can right there, but you could be like, this is 1.5 times servings of Coke.
But the nutrition facts are the serving size. They're not what's in the can. That would be more confusing if it was like, here's what's in the can, but this is the serving size. So that's actually not what's in the can. That's not what you're drinking.
So what if you're a nutritionist? What did you have today? I had 1 serving of Coke.
Then you
Now-
ask what size it was. What, like, did you drink it
No,
from a 2 liter?
that's
Did you
more
drink it from-
that's more complicated.
No, it's not,
Oops.
because then you just look at the different. You just look at whatever size it was and look at the nutrition facts on it. That's not more complicated.
Everybody
simple.
would know what the baseline nutrition facts for a Coke is. You look up nutrition facts for
But there
one serving
isn't
of
a-
Coke.
There will never be as baseline because everything's just a bit different.
How is everything just a bit different?
You're not gonna have the same amount of
Because there's
sugar in
different
everything.
sizes, Kian. What do you mean?
Different sizes is a different amount of servings. What are you not getting?
A different size is still gonna like, dude. You can't make one can of Coke and call it 1.5 servings. They're gonna have to call it one serving, but change the
One can
nutritional
of Coke
facts on it.
is one serving. And then you go get a tall
Yeah.
boy, that's no longer one serving of Coke, that's more
No, it
Coke.
That's
is
one
one
serving
serving
based
of
on
a
the
tall
size
boy
of
Coke.
what you bought. It's a Yes, it's a serving of a tall boy, not a small can. You idiot.
It's the same thing in both things though. It's Coke and Coke. It's Coke in two different
Yeah,
containers.
but you're
Okay,
buying
but they're different
sizes.
sizes.
If you
Thus a
want
different
more,
volume
you get
of
the bigger
Coke.
one, so you get a different serving. If you
So
want
now
more, you
I
get
have
the larger
more
serving.
servings.
That's like going to a restaurant and being like, I want 2 sides of mashed potatoes, and then calling it 1 serving of mashed potatoes. Like, it's 2 servings, but you're buying more, so
Now
it
you're saying
technically
what
is
I'm
1
saying.
serving.
I would like 2 servings of mashed potatoes instead of 1 serving. Because that would mean that there's a baseline amount of mashed potatoes.
This is fucking confusing.
He's retarded.
I'm right.
You're trying to make it more
You are.
complicated than it is.
I'm making it simpler.
No, you're
You're-
not.
There
If
can
it-
never
if
just
the
be a
nutrition facts
baseline.
for 1 serving, and then it was serving size 1.5, that just makes it more confusing and it makes it more like harder to understand by the customer. It's all based on like the general audience and the customers who buy it. It's not just for science and whatever makes it easier.
It's
like
it's
Then
supposed
what
to be
is
like you
it? Then
can-
it's a lie.
It's supposed to be you can look at the side of the can. It says this can is 1 serving, and this serving is gonna have whatever
already
amount of
does
sugars,
that,
whatever amount
though.
of protein on the side. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what it makes it simple. You can just look at the side and know what's in it.
It does. It has both of them.
both of
Yeah,
what?
it's-
If you look at different products, it'll be like this is how much is in the entire package,
There's a
and
gold
then it'll
thing
be
over
like,
there.
and this is what 1 serving of it is next to it. There'll be 2 sets of
do you
nutrition
mean?
facts. That's right. That's
Yeah,
good. But
if
when
you
there's
buy a bulk
one,
product,
right, like
when-
that.
yeah, when
That's
there's
just
one,
how
they're
it
only
should
gonna
be.
put why would they put a bulk nutrition facts on it? That doesn't make sense.
Because that makes sense. What? That makes total sense. You buy a 2-liter bottle. It says there's 8 servings of Coke in it. You put the nutrition facts for the entire bottle on one side, and then you put 1 serving on the other. What 1/8 of this bottle would be worth?
That's too confusing for the customers, though. Most people wouldn't understand that. They would
Yeah,
just
they're not
they'd be
trying to
like, why
put-
are there 2
Are most
nutritional
people
facts?
retarded then?
They're not trying to
Yes.
put like
Most
yeah,
people
actually
are
that's
not
So
completely
then
correct.
it's a lie.
It's not
No.
a lie. It's just whatever makes it easier for the customer to understand.
They're also not trying to put as many numbers as they fucking can on the side. That's just gonna bring down the value. It's not gonna
Yeah,
look
it
as
makes it
appealing.
uglier, and yeah, like
At least I know what I'm getting.
okay, but
Well,
not everybody
they don't
else
care
does.
that you know what you're getting. They just want you to buy it.
Yeah, that
They just
too.
are legally obligated to put that on the side.
If they weren't legally obligated to, then they wouldn't. So, fuck you, Kian.
I hate both of you.
You're just making a weird argument.
No, I'm not.
It's
You are.
simple. It's really simple, but you want it to be so much more complicated.
It's how is it so much more complicated just specifying a baseline calorie, like a
'Cause there isn't
baseline?
a baseline for a serving of anything.
Yes,
Like,
there
Everybody
is.
has different
Are
sizes
you-
bodies.
Are you asking
doesn't
for like
matter
a
what the
baseline
body
size
is.
of Coke or like a
It matters a
baseline
lot.
size of servings in general?
A bit like if I make a product, let's say I make a drink, right?
Okay,
Let's call
of a,
it.
of a
Let's make it
brand.
let's make it P Cola. I made P Cola, right? This is 1 serving of P Cola.
Cola.
That's what it is. It's P
How
Cola.
how much
This is-
acid is in it, dude?
That's okay. You're making it stupid. 1 serving of P Cola is 300 calories. It's pretty dense. And then I have a tall boy, right? This is going to have more than 300 calories in it because it's more than 1 serving. So I would put it would have, but it's only halfway more. So I would just put half of what, you know, add half of a can to that.
But they're not trying to make you do math. They're just telling you
They're
how
doing
much
the
is in
math
it.
for you.
That's what they already do.
But if you say
So,
one
Kian,
serving of Coke on a tall
you
boy
want,
is this,
on this tall boy, you want there to be two sets of nutritional facts. You want there to be a nutritional facts for what's in the can and for what the serving is on this one can? Is that what you're saying?
dog, it ain't that hard. Just putting 1.5 times instead of 1.
But
One
why
serving of
would they put
tall boy
1.5
Coke?
times?
Because there's 1.5 times servings in the can.
Yeah, but you didn't buy a small can. You got a big can. So they're telling you
Correct.
how much is in the one you're currently drinking.
Correct! Correct, Preston! That's correct!
Then what are you arguing? That's what they do.
You get a big can, and instead of saying one serving is the big can, because it's not one serving of Coke. That is
It is
now
one
more.
serving of a
It's
big
one
can of
serving
Coke.
of a big can of Coke. It's not one serving of Coke.
It's
one
Coke!
serving of a
It's
big
just
can of
Coke!
They're,
I could put
they're
this bitch
telling
in a
you
pool.
what you are drinking,
and it's
not
still
what Coke
Coke.
is, you stupid fuck.
Okay, so if I fill a 2-liter bottle up with tall boy cans of Coke and a 2-liter bottle up of regular cans of Coke, is that
It's
two
2
different?
liters of Coke. It's 2 liters of Coke. That doesn't make any sense. A tall boy is larger than a smaller can. It has more milliliters in it.
But
so
you
it's gonna
guys are
have different
saying like
nutritional
as if
facts.
they're two
'Cause it's
different
only
types of Coke.
Yeah, but you're buying a different
It's
product.
not two different kinds of Coke.
It's the same damn
sizes.
thing.
It's gonna have different nutritional
Yes,
facts.
Kian. Yes, it is the same drink. It is the same beverage. It's going to have the same nutritional value, but because you're buying a larger amount, it's going to have a larger
So
nutritional
don't
value.
say that they're both one serving.
But you're
But they
buying
are.
more. They're
They're not-
both
it's
one
not the
serving,
same
but
serving.
you chose to get a larger serving, so it's going to have different nutritional facts.
If I
They're
went
not
to
just
like a restaurant and I wanted more Coke, I'd be like, let me get 2 Cokes, please. I wouldn't be like, let me get this 1 Coke, but big glass, right? But that's 1 Coke. I'd
Okay,
want
so
2 Cokes.
Actually, that's
small,
exactly
medium,
what a
and large
large
at
is.
fast
Yeah, what
food.
the fuck?
Small, medium, large, idiot.
They're different serving sizes. So there's more in it.
That's
There's
what
like,
we're saying.
Oh my
so there's 2
god, now
smalls
you're
in the
saying
large.
what we're saying.
Yeah,
smalls and
there
a
is
large?
there is 3 smalls and a large. What about it? They're gonna have different nutritional facts because there's 3 smalls and a large. A large serving. It's 1 serving of a large.
But I think that's.
If you
I think
really
that's
want to break it down,
complicated.
it's 3 servings of a small.
No, you want it
and
to
you're
be
not
more
trying to
complicated.
times it.
You want
I think
you
there's
want
a
to say that
baseline.
it's 1 point. There's not a baseline. It depends on what you want, where you live, what products you're buying. It completely changes everything depending on what the customer wants.
Yeah, they're not gonna give you the nutritional facts of all of Coke products. They're just gonna give you the nutritional facts of what you are currently digesting.
Which is much simpler. I
I'd
can
rather say
understand where you're
1.5.
coming from, but doing too much.
I think it's just a current.
Oh.
I think it's a good serving size of what I'm doing. I think I'm doing a good serving size.
No.
I think if you asked any
I
other
think you're doing a
competent
good
human,
1.5
you'd be
serving
retarded in
size.
their eyes.
Hey, there you go. Now you're getting it.
Fucking dumbass.
See, no, you just did it perfectly, and I perfectly understand what you're saying.
Okay, then
It's about halfway more than what you're doing.
fuck me. Fuck.
Build. Oh, he put a pointer on you.
What the fuck
I was
happened, y'all?
drinking a pie. I wasn't trying to build.
Some dude landed on me and fucking, of course, there's a shotgun where he was and not where I was.
It's gonna go in all sneaky peeky like. Holy shit!
Oh, sneaky like.
Put the builds away.
Matching and everything.
It's kind of cute.
God, we're fucking arguing about serving sizes. I hate you guys so much.
I loved it. That was
What
good.
did I do?
That was a 30-minute
Okay, I'm
argument
getting off.
about